la kilo la siva Ova ayala la chine manaya Alana opu esere ila Efa ape amana polinga Ua ochi mama tamata Ia oi ola taisala Ua tiju atilo wanga Ola tama ola ya lava Chene manaya Chene la leleina Chene ila Este boy na yo paina Hey Nasbora Oh Vandora Hey Nasbora Won't you come along with me Matata siya utigara Aeteleke amailama Isiya tangatapa atara Ua umane ola siba Ua epo ilu aina Ua taumai aila Etele manale tama Ole ya lava Tele manaya Tele nalele Tele Este boy na yo paina Hey Nasbora Oh Nasbora Hey Nasbora Won't you come along with me Paidi yetula malo umata Matata siya utigara Aeteleke amailama Isiya tangatapa atara Ua umane ola siva Ua epo ilu aina Ua taumai aila Etele manale tama Ole ya lava Tele manaya Tele lalele Tele
Talanoa and welcome to BluTable Talanoa. Today you will be having myself and Claudia. Unfortunately, Bear couldn't be here today to host, but the show must go on. So thank you to all our viewers for coming in today. How's it been today for you, Claudia?
Do you know what? First and foremost, it's actually been very cold here in Auckland.
Yeah.
So I've got my hot cup of tea here, guys, and like Hana said, Bear is not going to be on the show today, but we will make sure to make it as equally as fun as she does. So
Absolutely. And in saying that, we've had quite a busy week.
we have, haven't we?
Yeah, we were at PolyX Markets last Friday with the Bluwave team. We were live streaming from PolyX. So for those of you who don't know what PolyX Night Markets is, I think it's the first. It's the first night market dedicated to Polynesian businesses. So we have Polynesian food there, artwork, performances, everything. So
It's the whole Polynesian experience, huh?
exactly. And as the Bluwave team, we live and breathe Pacific. We had to be there, and we will be there for the next 4 weeks. So
I'm really
we'll be
looking
live
forward to
streaming
that
from
because as on Friday, for all those that tuned in on Friday, Bear and I, we did get to taste all the yummy Pacific food, and
So
oh my
good.
God, even the team in the backgrounds, they were
So
having a
good.
good feed. It was such a great vibe.
Let me tell you this. I got a barbecue meal, and it was the
Yes.
most tenderest chicken. I don't usually give reviews on food.
She does
but
it,
the
actually.
chicken was so good with a nice coleslaw salad and a choice of alaisa or galo. So good. You have to go down. And I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not trying to sell to you, but the food there is amazing. And I would top it over the night markets that we usually have in Papatoe.
Yes.
I know that's a pretty big statement. And I would also top it to the usual Saturday markets that we have.
Well, they have live performances there as well, don't they? And
Absolutely.
they've got like people, I don't know what you call it, but they're like swinging those wooden sticks on fires and everything.
Sivafi.
Yes.
Yep, we have
There we
Sivafis
go.
there. There's so much culture there. So, if you're Polynesian, Samoan, Tongan, Rarotongan, definitely this Friday, head down to the PolyX markets and just check out all of our local poly businesses, our poly creatives. They're all going to be there, and let's do what we do best, and that's in supporting each other.
Yes, so that's PolyX this Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. at the Manukau Super Bowl. And if you've been to Polyfest before, it's going to be at the same place, just near the tennis courts. So don't miss out, because we had a blast on Friday.
It was really, really fun.
So good.
The food was good. And also, what else have we been doing this week? We've been advertising a lot of our services as Bluwave. You know, we're a small bus fika business as well. So we've been pushing out a lot of our services. So we just wanted to dive into those services.
Yes.
One of our first services is photography. So for the last few months, we've been doing cultural photo shoots, which has gone off.
It has
right?
gone off. It's just, and I think what people appreciate about it the most is that you can come in with your family and you can share a special moment where you're all dressing up in your own special cultural attire and you're taking a photo.
Absolutely.
I can't think of any other place that does that.
Nah, neither do I. And what's also amazing is that our team here at Bluwave have shared this experience with the families. You know, some mums have come in to this photo shoot and they have said they thought that they would never be dressed in a tuinga in their lifetime. They thought they were going to die before they were going to be dressed in a tuinga. So sharing this experience with these families, seeing them, there are people who have cried.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
It's amazing, and it's such a, and just as the Bluwave team, just to witness these families sharing the special moment, it's special for us as well. And didn't we actually drive out to one of the families' homes last week?
So unfortunately, one of our good friends, she's a good friend of ours, also family, she couldn't make it to the studio because she is a bit sick, actually quite sick. So, you know, we made the effort to drive out to her house and give her the same feel on how we do all our photo shoots here. So what we're going to show on screen now is some of the photos that we've taken. So check out these amazing photos. So these are the tuingas that we do, the photo shoots that we do. It's dressed by us. And we have members in our team who and
you can see the happiness in their faces, like they're very relaxed, very in the moment. And we do, if you don't feel overly confident to, you know, strike a pose, we do have our team on site that will make you very comfortable. They'll play music and they'll even teach you the right poses to strike. So, yes, we've got a beautiful family here. And
yep, a Tongan family. So this is a Tongan family. So the dad is Tongan and the mum is Samoan. And just a fun little fact, this man right here is the chairman for Pacific Business Trust. So it was such an honor to take photos of him and his family. And so what we're going to be doing, because we are a Samoan-based business, we take ownership of the tuingas, our cultural tradition. But what we're going to be doing, one of the projects we're going to be working on moving forward, is we're going to open that up to the rest of the islands. And that'll be coming really soon. You know, we want this opportunity for all of our Pacific Islands. We don't just want to keep it to Samoa alone. So that's something we're working on.
Yeah, and there's just so much beauty and so much culture in the Pacific. So we cannot wait to capture all those beautiful moments with these beautiful families.
Absolutely. So that's
really
one
excited.
of our that's one of our services is photography. We do cultural family portraits. So feel free to go into our website or email hana@bluwave.co.nz and you can book your photo shoot in advance. Even if you want your photo shoot in December, if you want your photo shoot in November or January next year, that's fine. Just give us an email and we'll book it down for you and we'll make sure that it's all set. So that's one of our services is photography. We also do live streaming. Do you want to tell us a bit about the live streams that we do?
So we actually have, like Hana said, we do live streaming services. So for your special event, whether it's your wedding, sadly a funeral as well, any sort of graduation, any sort of event that you want us to come along with all our professional gears, our professional photographers and videographers, they will live stream everything for you. And it's actually this whole entire kind of process behind that I kind of was really surprised about when the first time I was like live streaming.
A lot of hard work, eh?
Yeah.
But we are more than happy to do that hard work for you. And, you know, with the border closures, we want to connect our families, especially our families in the Pacific. I know a lot of people who are close to me who have lost family members and who really wanted to be part of the funeral service, but they couldn't. So part of the purpose of us making live streaming available is to connect families, because that's part of our business values.
Yeah.
So, for funerals, for weddings, if you have family overseas that you really want to be there, but they can't be there because of the borders being closed, feel free to just give us a call, ask some questions if you want us to book you in. Also, check out our website. All our information and details is there for live streaming. So, yeah.
And we've just recently revamped our website as well. So you're in for a special treat when you do go onto the Bluwave website. So yeah, all our details are on there. And as well, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We have photos and we've got reels of all the really fun projects that we've been on recently. So it's a great place, great platform to keep up to date. And you'll see the website is on the screen right now. Check that out. Now, that was done by the CEO of Bluwave, Martin. Man, if he can do a website like that for Bluwave, imagine what he can do for you. And we also do website services.
Yeah.
We do a lot, don't we,
Yeah.
Hana? We do website, we do photography, videography, live streaming. We do posters, we
graphic
do graphic design,
animation too.
We do social media as well.
Social media.
So pretty much like the website says, Bluwave has all your digital solutions. So we've got a solution for every one of your digital needs.
Absolutely. So if you ever need help with, creating, you want to start a business, you need help creating a website, just let us know and we can definitely help you out.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're just going to roll into a break soon. And then we're going to be talking about some of the more exciting projects that we have coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially what's happening on the current news and media at the moment. So,
yes, exactly.
Don't go away. It's going to be fun.
Now, first of all, on behalf of LJ Hooker Now, we'd like to welcome you all to 8 Oracal Road here in popular Papatoetoe, Mangere East border. Ladies and gentlemen, would someone like to start me out with an opening bid? 1,400,000, 1.4 million, 1,550,000, 1,660,000 going once.
7-1.
1,701,000.
Yeah.
So there we are, it's on the market, ladies and gentlemen. The property's to be sold to the highest bidder.
1,900,000 now. 1,900,000.
No, 1,922,000. 1,550,000. Is that right, Tangaloa? All done. 2,010,000. Sold. Congratulations. 2,010,000.
We were really happy with today's result. We're over the moon with the final outcome from today. I definitely recommend Team Tagaloa, and they've been amazing to work with.
Back, so we're here again, and I just wanted to say before I continued, I know there's a lot of ET fans. Watching
We all
right
love
now.
E.T..
We all love ET. I get it. You guys want to watch him, and that's super fine. He is very entertaining and an amazing reporter. So if you want to any update on the Fast stuff, Fast Party in Samoa and the politics happening there, Fast Party is going live right now. So feel free to go to the Fast Party page or ET's page, and you'll find the Fast Live there. So, yeah.
But we are going to be talking about something that happened on Saturday that was very, very exciting. Not all of you may know, but Hana is actually a very exceptional singer.
Thank you.
She's very, very humble about it, but she's an exceptional singer and she is a fantastic guitarist as well. And on Saturday, we actually had the honor of having, I guess we started our very first Bluwave After Hours segment on Saturday, huh?
Yes, we've started a new segment called Bluwave After Hours. So what is Bluwave After Hours? Bluwave After Hours, also known as Blue Tunes, is one of our shows where literally after work, we just jam, we grab the guitar out, we bring over our Samoan and Pacific Island musicians, and we just sing.
Yes.
And we record these people singing in their elements, you know, it's just them and their guitar, or it might be their piano, but we have some amazing guests coming up on that show soon. But our first guest for Blue Tunes is Mima Wilder, and she is a amazing
she was, oh my God, it's just, her music touched my heart. It touched my soul. And then especially when Mima started playing with you.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, guys. It was. And hopefully we'll have producer Lemo show the video very shortly. It was, I don't even know how to describe it. Like sometimes I feel like moments like that cannot be described with words.
Yes, absolutely.
It was just very beautiful. She is a fantastic singer, and we were very honored to have her here for our very, very first Bluwave After Hours.
Yes.
So we're very excited to start that segment, and the video will be starting shortly.
Yeah. So Mima is a Samoan singer and / musician. And she has been in the music scene for a long time. So we are going to be playing her session that we recorded on during the weekend, and it's going to be coming to you live in a few seconds.
No, wasn't she amazing?
Absolutely.
Like, her voice is just so sultry, and it's
Yeah.
just, I love her voice.
Mema's a very soulful singer.
Yes.
So
Yes.
she sings from her heart, and every time, if you just watch her play, she's so in tune with her music. Nothing matters when she's playing. And so, yeah, so that's what our Blue Tunes will be like.
Yes.
We're going to have
I'm
more.
so excited.
Way more. We're going to have way more, Samoan artists come on and play their songs. So that's something we're really
And
excited
I actually
for.
heard that you got to perform with her as well.
I'm never. I love you, Mema, but Mema literally put me on the spot. We had a show. Well, I didn't have a show. She had a show on Saturday at Te Oro Cafe in out in Glen Eden out west, and she literally put me on the spot.
But do you know what? I'm so glad she did so. If you're listening in, thank you so much, because you guys made such a good duo.
Yeah.
It was so great. And I know, especially being part of the Bluwave team, we were so proud of you as well.
Oh, thank you. No, she definitely. I was not prepared at all, but it's good. Prepares you to be confident, I guess.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And remember, she's performed pretty much everywhere that you can think of, like across
She's been
the
at
country.
Tukumel.
A lot of festivals, a lot of live shows. So you'll be able to catch her, I think, anywhere.
Yeah, check her out on Instagram as well. She is under the name Mema Wilder. Mema Wilder on Instagram, and you'll see where she's performing, where her next performances are at, how you can meet her, how you can hear her sing, and
You might even see Hana up on the stage
Oh,
with
no,
her
no,
too.
no, that-
And if you do, whip out your phones and send it through the videos.
That part of my career is over. But so that's what Blue Tunes is about. It's literally about bringing our musicians together, unwinding, and just having a relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely looking forward to the next one. It won't be long until the next one. So do stay tuned and keep out for like all those notices about Bluwave After Hours.
Awesome. And just before we roll into another break, I just wanted to let you guys know we do have another show coming up right after this one. It's called Tautai Ae Ma'asiata. So Tautai Ae Ma'asiata. So that's going to go from 5 to 6 o'clock. And so Asiata is going to be talking about a lot of the current affairs happening in Samoa. And there are a lot of current affairs. There's so many things happening in the villages. There's so many things happening politically, which is now reaching a global scale. And people from America are talking about it. People from Australia are talking about it. People from China are even talking about it. And Asiata is going to come through and, break that down for a lot of our viewers.
Oh, yes. Do you know what? I've actually had my friends from Colorado message me and asking me about Samoan politics. So it's definitely making the global stage.
Yeah, definitely. And so, before that saga comes to an end, I think we should all relatively enjoy. This will probably never happen again. Let's hope it never happens again. But Asiata will be discussing a lot of those issues. After Asiata's show, then that'll be all for our BluTable, Blue TV shows for today. But if you want to come on the show also, or if you want to share something with either BluTable Talanoa or Asiata's show, feel free to contact us. Just email hana@bluwave.co.nz. We are here to support Pacific people and Pacific businesses. So if you have a story, if you have a passion or something, a message you feel in your heart you need to get out, do not be shy to call us or contact us. We are more than happy to bring you onto the show and share your message with the world. Well, with the people who watch our show, which is quite a lot of people.
It is actually, yeah. And what I was going to say as well.
Yeah. Oh, we had to save it. Sorry, we're just going to roll into a break.
I did have to,
when we come back.
I'm glad that I bit my tongue just in time. So.
Yeah, we're just going to roll into a break, but we'll see you very soon.
Tangata, oyo wasili, sili lava, natuleli mau osa tele na mea, ona vinga na menino I love alone of Alea. Talanoa watatu moa ia fai, samaanga e mala au minai o e whanofo i le masalafa o tale ni ua o tatu maua i a whai leila i a manaia for you to put that to the crowd with tali filo whamaoni i a pese malie na te whate au le tinua e sau le laondi se pese manaia e whawhiawhia ina i e tau au ina malaya o usoa au whai pese ki au taia whatu mausu ni se pese se afi pule oi le whainga nei su e tupe malavi ina me e tele i whaia nei moli ai o e tau tau i ai o
Love
whaiva
and welcome back. So,
Do you know, I gotta say though, shout out to producer Lemo because he's always playing really, really good music. Like we always just like jam here in the background.
Exactly.
Which I'm sure that you guys are doing at home as well. So I guess it's a little bit more exciting as well because we're gonna be talking a little bit about current New Zealand
affairs.
affairs.
Exactly, because, you know, from my last segment, I just introduced Asiata's new show, which will be covering Samoa's political or just current affairs in general. So we thought we'd cover a bit of what's happening here in New Zealand.
Yes.
And one of them being the Polynesian Panthers' apology. So Jacinda Ardern has agreed to formally apologise to the Polynesian Panthers about the Dawn
Yes.
raids.
Now that is a huge milestone in New Zealand history. And for those that
Exactly.
don't know much about the Dawn raids, Hana, since you are a bit more specialised in this, would you just want to give like a few words
Absolutely.
as to what the Dawn raids actually were?
So we had Dr. Melanie Anai here previously, who's one of the founders of the Polynesian Panthers. She was on our show. She's explained it a lot. But basically what the Dawn raids were was a time in New Zealand where it was going through economic hardship. So New Zealand was going through a time where the economy was actually booming. And then all of a sudden, there weren't enough jobs for people. And basically, people in New Zealand were struggling to hold on to jobs, and they basically blamed immigrants.
Yes.
So the first people they looked at were immigrants. They thought the immigrants were stealing all of their jobs, and these immigrants were from Pacific Islands, from Samoa, from Tonga. So these Pacific Islanders came to New Zealand, and then the Dawn raids happened. So the Dawn raids was a very traumatizing time for many Pasifika people because the law permitted police to barge into anyone's home without a permit and to check their passports and IDs and to see if they were citizens. Even if they had no evidence, these police, the police at the time, could just barge into this, and they came in with guns. Can you imagine 5 a.m. you're sleeping with your family?
Do you know what? I couldn't even begin to imagine what that would feel like. And what's crazy as well is that this happened just like, 50 years ago?
Exactly.
I mean, it's not
Exactly.
very long time ago now in New Zealand history that this very unfortunate thing happened. So it's finally amazing to see the Prime Minister of New Zealand giving
Yes.
that formal apology to all those people because it was a very traumatic time. And, you know, if you want to know a little bit more about it, just head to the Facebook page, Bluwave's Facebook page, and go back to the interview that Hana and Bea did with Dr. Melani, and you'll get to know all about it, but
into more detail.
yes.
Because there's actually so much more involved. I'm only covering basically
It's just-
not even,
yeah,
like 2% of the entire story.
if that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've come, you know, we're now progressing. The Labour government leader Jacinda Ardern has decided to apologise, which is great progress. And
And it's just great to know that these families and these victims are being recognised.
Exactly, and acknowledged. And hopefully moving forward, we can put in place programs or initiatives to ensure that history does not repeat itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other current affairs. Also, another interesting one was there was going to be a film.
Yes. So Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has been trending today a lot. So
She's always trending.
Yes, she is. She's a great Prime Minister. So as you know, has it been maybe, how many years has it been now? Like
3, 5 years now?
I think, we should
Yeah.
probably fact check that. But it has been a few years since the mosque attack in Christchurch. I think I can still remember the day that I found out about
Oh, it
those
was
attacks.
so
And it was
shocking.
just crazy, especially New Zealand. You know, we are a very multicultural community. And just for something like that to happen on our lands was just really shocking and traumatizing to all those families. And you know, we pray for those families and we hold all those families and all those victims close to our heart in our prayers today.
Absolutely.
And so there has been talk about this film that is going to be released.
It's quite a controversial topic because
Yeah.
the film, it was planned out and everything. So the story was not necessarily going to be, from what I know, this could be fact checked, the story was necessarily not going to be about the victims or the families who were involved.
Yeah, it could just be another Hollywood movie.
No, it is. Well, that's what
Using
Hollywood
those.
does, right? Hollywood does that. And if you look into the history of Hollywood, you'll know that this is a normal thing for
Yeah.
them. But they were basically going to cover the response to that shooting, which was Jacinda Ardern. However, the communities have come back to create a petition for the movie to not be made because they believed that it was offensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I understand that because I think it is a bit too soon for these families
Absolutely.
to relive all of this on the screen. Now, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has said that she has had no involvement in this film, but she is saying that she will not sign the petition either to stop this movie from airing. So
Right. So it'll be interesting to see where
yeah.
that leads. But yeah, these are some topics that have been trending in New Zealand quite the last few
Yes.
days, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's always good to keep up with these things, you know. Yeah.
It is. There's a lot going on in
Yeah.
New Zealand as well. But for more Samoan news and current affairs, stay tuned for Asiata's show, which will be shortly after Bluwave,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. on Blue TV on Facebook.
Awesome. And just before we wrap this up, we just wanted to emphasize, you know, if you wanted to purchase any or use any of our services, visit our website, www.bluwave.co.nz. Remember, we do live streaming, videography, photography. We do graphics, website design. So feel free to check out our website or email hannah@bluwave.co.nz.
And remember that is Bluwave without the E, so it's BLUWAVE.
Yes, and we are definitely more than happy to help you out with that.
Yes.
We specialize in Pacific content. Like, you know, one of our mottos is we live and breathe Pacific.
Definitely.
So we just want to make sure that we're sharing that with everyone who...
And if you need us, if you are very interested in the cultural photo shoots, but don't have any means of transport or would like for us to come to your home instead, you know, just let us know via email and we can definitely sort something out for you. Because we do want to cater to all our community members, our friends and our family, don't we?
Yes,
And
we
we're just
do.
a good time as well, so.
Exactly, yeah. But thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for coming in and listening to us. We know Bear's not here, who's the amazing host, but she will be in tomorrow and she'll be carrying on the show from there. But thank you so much for tuning in today. For It's High Lover, please have a safe night. Drive home safe. Make sure you get home safe. Have a nice hot dinner. And so far, so far. Thank you.
Bye.
In Samoa, English is not our first language, but like the rock, we are try very hard. So, let me say, check this out. You walked into the room and put a smile upon my face, smile upon my face. Do you still remember? You said, please don't leave too soon, 'cause I really wanna know your name. I'll never forget that day. Now we have come a long way, and time goes by so fast. Time goes by so fast. You know I'm tired. You taught me to love again and put trust back in my heart. 'cause you ain't my sweetie pie, or the apple of my eye. You are that amazing, humble girl that's running around my mind. Whatever I do, you know, no matter near or far. Wherever you go, I go, my darling. Wherever you are, I are. Wherever you are, I are. It ain't so hard to be so lost in the love you found. Lost in the love you found. 'Cause the beauty that I can see goes deep within yourself. Deep within yourself. You bring out the best in me.